The Book of Boba Fett season finale took place with an epic battle between Boba's Rancor and a Scorpenek Annihilator Droid. It came as no surprise to me that Boba would be so good at riding such a large creature, as he has a history with such things.
What is these animals?
Shortly after the episode, I cooked up this spicy Annihilator Droid, complete with red eye sensors, spindly legs, and these nifty little chains leading to its guns. I was very pleased with how the droid turned out, and was ready to start on a brick-built Rancor to go alongside it, when suddenly, a new child appeared.
Welcome, Jedi. We've been expecting you.
She's been keeping me pretty busy lately.
Aww.
Now, 6 months later, I'm finally able to begin building the Rancor. Now you may be asking, Nate, Lego already made a Rancor. Why don't you just use that one? And my answer's simple. When I started my Rancor, I did a bit of research to see what other techniques have been used, and I even ended up building Hachiroku's awesome version of the Rancor.
Wow.
But I did want to try building my own. And I'm really pleased with the results. One of the trickiest parts of the Rancor was its feet.
What are those?
I really wanted to incorporate the clawed toes on the feet, and I think they actually turned out pretty great. I just hope he doesn't get hurt when he steps on a Lego. Now that the droid and the Rancor are complete, I need a backdrop for them to fight on. Now I could just reuse the building I made for the Mos Espa Nightwind Assassin ambush, but I think I want to build bigger, and I have a few particular ideas for this building. I'm going to be building the Sanctuary, which was frequently featured throughout the show.
It is our little slice of paradise, and you are always welcome.
Nope.
So starting off, I went ahead and built the bottom portion of the building with its large archways. And I think it's looking pretty good, but I am a little nervous about how exactly I'm going to capture the slanted walls above. That will be kind of a trick to work out, and I'm actually building this under pressure as I'd like to show it off at a LEGO convention. Okay, so I think I have it figured out. For the slanted portion, I went ahead and built these straight walls, and then I'm going to lay them down on these slopes for support and to keep them angled correctly, and then we'll just have to cap that off and lock them in place. So I think the slanted portion actually turned out pretty well, and I went ahead and completed the building. I really love the way that it's come together with the weathering technique using cheese slopes and some 1x1 round studs. I think that gives it a nice texture. I'm also pleased with all the details I've captured that are accurate to the building we see on screen. And I of course love using these bacon flag curtains. They're always a fun little piece to incorporate in the build. And now it's time to add our droid and our Rancor. So here it is, the finished model with both the droid and the Rancor. I am super pleased with how this turned out. I was a little nervous as this is a pretty large scale building, larger than the other builds I have done in this series. But I think it actually ended up pretty great, and I finished it just in time for the convention. I do have a couple more Star Wars videos planned, so hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on those, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.